How do we know which year was the worst in history? By the number of deaths, spread of disease, violation of rights, rise of violence? When one considers the Syrian war, ISIS's terrorism, countless mass killings, and the worst refugee crisis since World War II, many think 2016 is a good contender for the title. Of course, it's an unfortunate fact that there have been many violent, bloody years in human history. But for many Turks, 2016 is unanimously the worst year in at least the last 3 decades. Having dramatically turned into a totalitarian regime, a process that only began in 2011, Turkey's problems reached an explosive nadir on the bleak night of July 15, 2016, when an attempted coup failed, leaving behind 240 dead. For President Erdogan and his entourage, what happened that night was crystal clear. They knew who the plotters were, even in the early hours of the attempt when no evidence was, at least publicly, known. But there are always 2 sides to a story. Notwithstanding the many contradictions and the many questions which still blur our vision of that night, what has happened in the aftermath is unavoidably conspicuous. Let us take a look at some of the alarming numbers. 38,871 individuals jailed. Imagine all the population of the city-state of Monaco behind bars. 6,337 academics fired, which is more than all the teaching staff of Stanford and Yale combined. 115,094 public servants purged. This is tantamount to all government officials of Bulgaria. 79,488 individuals detained, which is the total number of detainees in 16 European countries, including Germany, UK, and France. 4,034 judges and prosecutors dismissed. In other words, the total number of judges in England and Wales multiplied by 4. 10,000 journalists lost their jobs, which is no less than 2/3 of all journalists in Finland. 145 journalists behind bars. A figure unrivaled by even germophobic China, Iran, and Egypt combined. 41,667 teachers dismissed, like Ireland showing the door to her 80% of public schools teachers. 195 media outlets shut down. Feels like all Danish press shut down in a dystopian future.